Hey, before the video begins, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you enjoy the video, so that way you get notifications when I go live or when a new video comes out. Anyway, enjoy the video. Hasan Piker, political revolutionary of our times, is what his audience thinks he is. But if you're like me or William Mack, then you know this man is a complete clown on the level of Alex Jones.
I'll be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded.
Everything I said about Biden is true, you fucking idiots.
Extrapolated this out, but I'm ready to hang them up. I'll eat your ass.
But like, you feeling bad about the Crimean annexation does not change the reality of the Crimean annexation being a completely justifiable fucking act by the Russian government, okay? So that's it. That's fine. And Hitler invaded countries based on Germanic ties at first. Yeah, dude. Talk to me when he's fucking throwing Ukrainians in a fucking... What are you talking about? Talk to me when he's throwing Ukrainians at a concentration camp, okay? Hitler wasn't fucking bad because he decided to invade Austria. He was bad because he was fucking killing Jews, okay? That was the problem. He wasn't like, oh yeah, we're gonna fucking annex territory with like Germanic people in it. That wasn't the main problem with Hitler, I think.
Now, I'm sure you're wondering, what oopsie did Hasan get himself into this time? Was it the Ukraine situation again? Was it trans issues? No, it was none of those this time around. It instead involved race. You know, the most milquetoast of topics. So the backstory for this is there's this town in Arkansas that's known as the most racist town in America. Naturally, that's a pretty bad reputation for a town to have. So, a streamer by the name of Gideon, who you might remember from the Pokemon drama he got into a few months back, decided, you know what? Let me go to the town, let me document it, and see what the town is actually like. And guess what? Turns out the town isn't actually racist. It's filled with a bunch of really nice people who, some of them are actually fans of his. Hasan reacts to this video because, you know, Hasan's a React Andy. You know, he does the best live streams. And he then claims that Gideon is, what's his wording? Like, he's being a white apologist, basically. Oh, you're just excusing the actions of racist white people. How dare you, black person? Said Hasan, the white man. I know, it's, oh, Hasan Piker, that's not the hill you want to die on, buddy. And this was a bit of Gideon's reaction to it.
So this is what I'm taking away from it. Just because he didn't, you're basically saying to me, this is how I personally feel. This is how I feel, like, bro, like, this isn't like factor. This is all opinion. This is how I feel. What you're saying to me is, I don't understand basically what's going on in this situation. That I just had this was a 45-minute conversation that we cut down. That in this 45-minute conversation, I have no idea what was happening and stuff like that. And I need to relook everything. That's basically what I'm hearing. I'm feeling very patronized. And stuff like that. And I'm not going to lie. What did the girl say? It's given, like, bro, it's given white savior vibes. Like, I'm sorry. Like, it is giving white savior vibes and stuff like that, bro. Bro, I don't need anybody to save me. I don't need any race to save me and stuff like that. The only person I need to save me is the Most High. That's it. That's the only person I need to have my back and stuff like that. I don't need a white savior. I don't need a black savior. I just need me, myself, and I, and the Most High. Other than that, I'm good and stuff like that. And for you to interject your opinion thinking that I don't understand what's going on and that just because, you know, he wasn't being racist to my face, that he's going to be violently, if he was going to be racist, he said violently racist, how he's going to be violently racist behind my back? What the fuck is he going to do behind my back? If anything, he should have got the whole gang and like kicked me off his property. I was on his yard. If Brody wanted to go crazy, he had every right. Could have said it was self-defense and stuff like that. But no, he came outside, we had a civil discussion, boom. Like, that's why, like, bro, I'm not saying you're a racist or nothing like that. But what I'm saying is, like, everything that you're saying in this video and what your chat's saying, I feel is way more racially motivated than anything he said and anything that anybody in that town did to me and stuff like that. Because I feel like I'm being patronized. And when you're being patronized, that means you're not on that same level because the people think that they're superior. Like, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm feeling.
Honestly, you can tell how angry he is from that, but at the same time, he handled that really maturely. And honestly, I think he let Hasan off the hook for that. This is just a clear example of why you shouldn't trust Hasan or any political streamer with politics. Like, I'm sorry. He is the most clear-cut example of why you shouldn't take the political opinions of Twitch streamers or YouTube streamers, for that matter, seriously. Because they're goofballs who 90% of the time don't know the topic that they're going on about, because apparently Hasan's an expert in everything he talks about, even though the incident happened just that week. Man claimed to be an expert on trans issues, lost a debate to a TikToker, and then shamed his transgendered audience for thinking that he did bad. You can't get more cartoonish than that. No, don't get me wrong. I'm not advocating for Hasan's platform to be taken away. Like, that would just be moronic, because this man is a content gold mine. We need accounts to clip everything. We need someone to, like, just sit through his 8 to 10 hour streams just to clip all the hilarious stuff. I mean, it will probably give them like some type of stage 4 cancer, but we need someone who's willing to make that sacrifice, because obviously none of the bad stuff gets clipped on Hasan's main YouTube channel. And the stuff that does get clipped are, majority of the time, they're fanboys of his. And this is the thing with his fan base. His fan base aren't actual like political philosophers whatsoever. Usually a majority of them are a bunch of teenage girls who really like his looks. He's the equivalent of an e-girl. He's an e-boy. This man, he's there for nothing but the looks, but he thinks you're there for serious political opinions. I know a quarter of his audience just watches him to hate watch, because he's that much of a loon. I wasn't kidding earlier when I said he's on like the same political death as Alex Jones, because any like left-leaning conspiracy theory, Hasan will just run with it. But on a more serious note, one thing that infuriates me with Hasan is this rhetoric where you can't have open dialogue with people that you have some opposing viewpoints on. Because to Hasan, either you 100% agree with everything he says, or you're a massive bigot who just wants everything to be bad 100% of the time, which is not the case. There is nuance in political discussion. That's why with a lot of politics, it's majority of the time it's a gray area. That's why it's good to get different perspectives on things. Like, just because, for example, I have disagreements with how some of you may view things, it doesn't mean I shouldn't be I shouldn't be willing to listen to your side of the aisle, because then that's how compromise is made. That's how you're able to build foundations. That's how this country was made, on the basis of open dialogue and compromise. And Hasan does not stand for any of that. He's a champagne socialist. Dude I guarantee you, if he wasn't rich, he wouldn't be advocating for socialist values. And I'm not saying that as, oh, only the rich like socialist things. Like, obviously, there are middle class people who advocate for more left leaning policies. But just the way Hasan goes about things, you can tell the only reason why he's left leaning was because in the beginning with his uncle, and now it's a major grift, and he's just a complete idiot who refuses to listen to anything else now. But with that out of the way, this is Nerdy John signing out. Have a good one.